Have you ever stayed up late finishing an assignment, waking up the next morning feeling completely drained? How many times have you sacrificed sleep just to scroll through your phones or play games late into the night? What if those lost hours of sleep are quietly damaging your health and mental well-being more than you realize? In today's fast-paced world, whether you're a student juggling assignments, a professional facing tight deadlines, or simply someone constantly connected to your devices, sacrificing sleep has become so normal that we hardly stop to think about how it's compromising our body and safety. Good day everyone, I'm Nur'ashiqin and I'm going to share something very important with you, which is that sleep deprivation is a silent epidemic. I, as a university student, have also struggled with balancing long nights of study and work, and after reading research from health experts like the National Institute of Health and articles from Sleep Foundation, I've come to realize just how harmful and overlooked this issue truly is. Sleep deprivation isn't just a personal issue, it's a silent epidemic that's quietly undermining our well-being and performance. Today, I'll present to you the negative impacts of sleep deprivation, explore the common causes behind it, and finally, share effective solutions to help address this silent epidemic. Now that we see why sleep deprivation is a serious issue, but how exactly does it harm our body? Let's find out the impact of sleep deprivation together. Prolonged sleep deprivation causes poor memory, poor focus, and decision-making abilities, which can worsen the depression and anxiety among students and professionals, and even compromising our safety in driving accidents. A 2022 study by National Institute of Health involving over 4,000 children found that those with insufficient sleep experience a higher rate of impulsivity, stress, depression, anxiety, and thinking problems compared to those who slept the recommended hours. Even more concerning, these children show lasting difficulties in decision-making, memory, and learning that persisted for 2 years. This effect don't just impact academic or work performance, they spill into our everyday lives. Moreover, a 2022 systematic review conducted by World Health Organization found that sleepiness and sleep deprivation were major contributors to road traffic accidents. Over 50% of participants reporting they experienced sleep deprivation. The review revealed that drivers who slept less than 6 hours per night face a 33% greater risk of road accidents compared to those getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. This evidence reminds us that sacrificing sleep doesn't just hurt us, it puts others at risk too. Now that we understand the damage it causes, what's behind this growing problem? Let's take a closer look at the common causes of sleep deprivation. This harmful habit is often complex and interconnected, but some common contributing causes to sleep deprivation include academic pressure, work shift, and excessive usage of digital devices. A study among students identified perceived stress and anxiety as key factors strongly linked to poor sleep quality, with those experiencing anxiety being twice as likely to suffer from poor sleep. Common causes reported by students included stress, overthinking, studying, and coffee consumption. These findings highlight that stress and anxiety significantly disrupt sleep among students. Another common cause of sleep deprivation is excessive screen time before and during bedtime. A recent study by Sarah Hartley found a strong dose-response relationship between evening and nighttime screen use and reduced sleep duration and poor sleep quality. The research explained that screens expose users to blue-enriched light can delay the release of melatonin, which is the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. This effect, combined with mentally stimulating activities like gaming or social media, pushes bedtime later and shortens total sleep time. All these factors combined help explain why so many people today struggle with getting enough quality rest. The good news is we are not powerless against this issue. Let's talk about how we can start addressing it. To overcome the harmful effect of sleep deprivation, individuals should adopt healthier sleep habits in their daily routines. For more severe cases, evidence-based treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, to restore proper sleep patterns and overall well-being should be considered. According to the Cleveland Clinic, some of the best things we can do include sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, setting a bedtime that ensures enough rest for our age, and limiting our exposure to bright lights and electronics before bed. The light from our electronic device can confuse our body's natural sleep rhythm and delay the time for us to feel sleepy. For those facing more severe sleep problems, CBTI is recommended. A study by Rob Newsom published in Sleep Foundation explains that when CBTI such as adjusting negative thoughts about sleep, improving sleep habits and regulating bedtime routines helps 70 to 18% of people with chronic insomnia experience better sleep in terms of falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up less during the night. These practical steps and proven therapy show us that sleep deprivation doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right changes and support, we can reclaim our rest and protect both our mental and physical well-being. In conclusion, we have seen how prolonged sleep deprivation harms our memory, focus, and mental health, even putting our safety at risk. We'll explore how this issue is driven by factors like work demands, academic pressure, and excessive screen time. And we'll look at how adopting healthier sleep habits and seeking proper treatments like CBTI can help restore our well-being. I encourage you to prioritize your sleep as much as your work and studies. Make simple changes like setting a regular bedtime, reducing screen time before sleep, and creating a relaxing routine. If sleep problem persists, seek professional help. Taking these steps is key to improve your well-being and achieve your goal. Think back to the last time you truly enjoyed a full, restful 8 hours of sleep without cutting it short for work, for study, or your phone. If you can't remember, you are like roughly 1/3 of adults worldwide who face the same struggle. But now that we understand the serious impact of sleep deprivation, it's time to make a change because your health, focus, and safety depends on it. Thank you.